1-800-449-8255. Mark in New York, go ahead, please. What do you think? Should I read these stories or not?
Absolutely. I'll tell you, Mike, you brought me out of a funk that I've been in for years. I've been studying this communist for 4 years, and I can't get my mind off anything else. Your story was very inspiring.
Well, he is a communist. He is trying to destroy America. He's as dangerous as they come. If we don't stop this man by throwing the Democrats out in November, then throwing him out in 2012, we've lost the country. Now, that doesn't mean the Republicans are going to do much different. They're going to take us down the same road, only on a little slower pace. But the fact of the matter is the man has to be stopped, because there is no question in my mind he and Michelle are absolute Marxists. I've seen this from day one. A year before he was elected, I was telling people what he was, and I'm glad that others in the media finally caught on to what a Marxist is. But I agree with your obsession. That's why I'm reading the stories. There's only so much I can do on that other issue.
Mike, I'm a musician. I haven't been able to play music for 2 years because I can't get my mind off this disaster, this imminent disaster.
This charlatan. How in the world do he and Michelle get away with it? The girl goes on a vacation in Spain that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. She lectures us on healthy living, and every time I see her, she's slurping an ice cream cone with her children. Do they not understand that people understand that she's a liar and a fraud? And the biggest joke is Vanity Fair nominates her as one of the best-dressed women on earth. Do they think we're that blind?
Embarrassment. They both are.
But I'm saying something else. The popular culture, are they that stupid that they buy into this?
They are. That's what...
All right, Mark, don't worry about it. You'll play again. You know, sometimes I play music on the show from Cuba, and I usually play pre-Castro Cuban music, and then I play for you music from Cuba after Castro, and I show you what happened even to the musicians in Cuba. If I play music for you from the 1950s, which I meant to do, I can't do it today, 1949, 50, 51, 52, yeah, they were living in a dictatorship under... who was the dictator? Was it Batista? I think it was Batista, the dictator. The Cubans were happier under Batista than they are under Castro. They'd rather have a corrupt dictator than a corrupt Marxist killer. Because there's no difference between a Marxist killer like Castro, who came to power saying he would overthrow the dictator, and they wake up and they have not only a dictator, but a mass murderer on their hands. And now we have a left-wing establishment in America. They can't get enough of the mass murderer there in Cuba. Every day I have to wake up to another glorification of him or the other murderer in Venezuela, Chavez, and I'm supposed to say, how is this happening? That a man as deranged as Oliver Stone, and I have my sources, he's mentally deranged. Oliver Stone, in my opinion, is a mentally deranged man. He glorifies Hitler, then he backtracks 2 days later, and his father was Jewish, no less. The man is unstable at any weight. And here he is glorifying Castro and Chavez. You'd say, well, if it's only the musings of a deranged leftist director, is looking for some publicity. You don't know how dangerous this is, because we've got a whole generation of young morons who simply don't know what they are living through. They haven't any idea. All they can do is text each other.